Welcome back, my condition. Today I'm here with Xylophony and Screen Ranger. Yes, Screen is finally back.
He's alive.
Yes, I'm alive.
Just kidding, guys. We kind of dropped him completely.
Oh, what?
But anyway, so what are we doing today?
I think today we are going to eat our own hands.
Yes, that sounds like a good idea.
Okay, fine. What's your plan, Screen?
Pretty much we're going to be discussing the Ark Survival Evolved Gorilla Boss location.
Ooh,
yes.
Where are we gonna find this guy? That's the question.
What's interesting, guys? So comment below. Where do you think you're gonna find the Ark Gorilla Boss in the when the updates come out? We're thinking about the obelisk, one of the obelisks.
I don't know. A few of us seem to disagree with each other on this.
Oh god, here comes the debate.
Yeah,
this is gonna be a fun one, guys. Definitely, we're gonna want lots of comments in here, knowing what you guys think. So get ready to leave them as you're watching the video, because we're about to go into this.
Now, in the previous video, we discussed the taming of the Gorilla Boss, how it's going to work, and so on. We've also discussed the news video, basically covering everything about the Gorilla Boss, our thoughts about it, and comparing it to the Brood Mother and so on. And now, we're going to discuss about the location. So, personally, from my opinion, my theory is that the Gorilla Boss, well, it's going to spawn at one of the obelisks, just like the Brood Mother does. So, I'm thinking that, now, to do the colors, okay, the dragon is going to spawn at the red obelisk, and the gorilla is going to spawn at the blue one, and the Brood Mother is going to spawn at the green one. The reason that I say that is because green matches kind of the Brood Mother's poison and the color. The red matches the dragon's like elements, basically like the fire and such, and the blue doesn't really match the gorilla so much, but like where else would he spawn? You know, that's another thing. But
well, I don't know. I think currently, obviously, the Brood Mother can spawn at any of them. So I think one possibility would just be that the gorilla can spawn on any of them, but it would take different ingredients for it to be summoned. You look inside the terminal and you see the summon Brood Mother thing, but of course, you know, they might add a new thing right next to that, or summon the Gorilla Boss thing. So that's another possibility completely, and it's also possible that the dragon's going to be in a completely different tier of boss altogether, and we're going to find a third one of these sub-bosses as well.
That could work for sure, because Screen and I were actually discussing that in a previous Arc Dragon theory videos that we did. I'll link your description below. But basically, we mentioned that there's going to be different kind of dragons, basically. It could be like different elements, and we're thinking like maybe they can just be also just one big dragon, and after you defeat all three obelisks, it'll be summoned at the volcano.
Yeah. It might be very possible.
That's true, because I mean, it's a giant volcano. Come on, you gotta add something there.
Plus, you know, when I think about it, you know, you look at the dragon in the trailer, it just seems like it's on a whole different level than the Brood Mother.
Exactly. For sure. That was the size of like 5 T-Rexes, right?
When looking at the gorilla, I mean, this thing is big, but I don't think it's that much bigger than a T-Rex. It's gonna be bigger than a T-Rex, I'd say, but not like massively, like twice the size of a T-Rex, I'd say.
Yeah.
Now, looking at this map over here, by the way, so we have actually like a complete map of it, and the mountain, the little volcano over here, well, giant volcano, it could kind of make a difference. I mean, it would make sense if it spawned like in this giant little hole part of the top of the volcano. It would definitely make sense, and it's also very dangerous to get up there as well. So it'd be a pretty big challenge to get up there as well. You know, just something to think about. And what would spawn the red obelisk then?
Well, then it could be any other boss. Obviously, they could add something new to the game. But there's also, you know, another way this guy could spawn, and it might not spawn at any of the obelisks at all. Yeah. Now, you look at its picture, it's very similar to the, you know, dossier picture of the Brood Mother, but it might have a completely different system altogether.
Yes. Now, we're also thinking about basically the locations of the bosses. Now they're adding in they just implemented an Ark boss arena concept. So what if it spawns in the arenas? I was thinking of the way that would kind of work is each of the bosses have their own arenas, and these arenas are located under the obelisk. So when you see the tribute terminal over here and you put the things inside, the tribute terminal actually goes underground. It slowly goes down to this giant arena like over here. And here's a whole location over here. So it goes down and you see the boss there and you fight into this giant arena platform area because, you know, it seems more kind of suited to it. And we have a picture of actually the Brood Mother in the green. Just saying, that's all, the green one. Yeah, the green one.
No, it's very possible. Like, I can definitely see the Brood Mother being most represented by the green obelisk, but I don't really see the gorilla the gorilla is certainly not represented by the blue obelisk, and I think the dragon, if
Yeah.
there were to be one, it may be that. Now, the gorilla could be the red obelisk, because, you know, but it doesn't really seem like the right environment either. It's not like a wooded environment or anything like that, which is why I think it's possible that the gorilla might be different entirely, as it may just wander through the jungles. Now, if you do compare this guy to the Gigantopithecus, then it might not be one of the most aggressive bosses. It may only attack you when it feels threatened, so it may only attack you when you walk right up to it, so it wouldn't be like a threat to, you know, basic gameplay. You wouldn't just walk up, you wouldn't normally walk up to the thing and expect it not to hit you, so
Yeah.
I think that could definitely be a way of finding it. Now, it wouldn't be common, but...
I've got an idea for this boss. You know the Giganta, those little monkey dudes they just recently, they're starting to add the dossiers and stuff? This guy could be the alpha for the pack of them.
Yeah,
He could be
we
the
discussed
alpha.
that in our news video. Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Like, just because, like, think about it, like the brood mother has the spiders, and what if this one has like the giant gorillas, and
the gorillas and the monkeys all helping him out.
the monkeys would be kind of cool. Like, Zella actually had an idea for this. So what if the monkeys throw poop at you, and you're blinded, and then the giant gorilla just picks up a rock and chucks it at you?
We'll probably talk about that
Like
more
Donkey
in a
Kong.
specific boss fight video
Combat
for
fight.
this
Yep,
guy,
we're gonna have a
but-
combat theory, by the way. Now let's quickly take a picture. Let's quickly take a look at the pictures that I've sent you guys. It's they're kind of like the locations of all the obelisks, well, the blue and the green one, and it's just kind of looking at the biome. Now the blue one, there's really not that much space. It's the environment is only suited, as you said as well. Now there's a probability that these kind of bosses could also be somewhere at the tributes, you know, the terminal, but it could spawn outside of it, like around it. Like, let's say it would spawn in the forest, and so like a giant guy you just fight at the forest. And that'd be kind of interesting with the battle area. Maybe other dinosaurs could attack it. He could chuck things at you. And the blue one, like I said, doesn't really seem suited. I guess it could work for a brood mother as well, you know? Kind of has like a rocky feel to it. And looking at the, it does go pretty much underground. So the arena concept could also work as well. Now, we took a quick look at the pictures over here, and we can see these platforms go pretty much underground as well.
Yeah,
So,
it could definitely be
yeah.
able to, at least.
Yeah.
They could
We took
definitely
a- yeah,
add
we
in
have some pictures of
caves,
it
and
as
it would
well.
be, you know, able to access that from that point, which would work really well if they do make, you know, different boss arenas and stuff. It's just how they would, you know, set up some
Implement it,
sort of
yeah.
area that this guy would fit in. It would be very interesting, because I don't see him being in a cave so much, you know?
So if,
Yeah, not at all.
if you look at the underground picture, looks like an underground, some sort of arena underneath the ark. If you look at, under it, there's actually what's called spider boss. Can't remember his name off the top. Bird mother, and what's called
Brood mother.
Yeah, exactly. If you look and see all the lights, they're all green. So maybe there's a different
Right,
sort
yeah,
of
we
arena.
also mentioned that,
Yeah.
I feel like it also has cobblers and stuff, so it doesn't really make that much sense towards the other kind of the bosses. And let's take a look at the green terminal, I guess. And now looking at that boss area, like that kind of area, it has more wood and such around, I guess, like more trees and such, and it could work for a gorilla fight, but
But
it's
at the
also
same
surrounded by a
time-
lot of water, you know? It's just like,
Yeah.
I don't think that thing would even fit on that platform, honestly. I think it would
No,
be
I
like,
think it would fit, but it
it'd be very,
it wouldn't be
it
comfortable.
had no space, not at all.
You
Yeah,
never know, there could be a water boss coming up soon. Oh.
yeah.
Possibly.
So, anyways, yeah, theories. So theories, I think it's gonna spawn an obelisk under the obelisk. Basically under the blue obelisk for the gorilla.
I think
Zal has his own theory.
Yeah, but I think it's going to be a wandering boss that you may be able to luckily or unluckily run into in the forest. Not going to attack
I
you
would hate
right
it.
away, but
Hate it so much. I don't know, man. We have T-Rexes and Spinosauruses. I think that's enough. But
well, that's
have,
the thing. If you look at the Gigantopithecus, it's not an aggressive thing. It's, you know, territorial. Only if you walk right up to it, it's going to attack you, which I think would probably be similar to this guy.
Bro, the boss, the gorilla boss, is a white King Kong with a ripped off face and a ripped off like shoulder. Are you kidding me? Look at him. He's gonna murder you, dude. Look at his
Maybe
teeth
he
and
just
such.
got into a fight with the dragon or something.
Yeah,
You
he
know,
might have
maybe had
split a
bad day.
T-Rex open, might as well. Oh my god.
Yeah, but I think this guy could be, I don't know, you maybe could find him sitting on a mountain or in a pack with these guys, and, you know, he may lead the pack. Maybe it's like a small pack
Yeah.
of them, and he's like the leader, and he'll lead them to him. You know, he could make them aggressive, technically.
It's possible, yeah.
definitely interested. And yeah, in our upcoming video, we'll talk about the combat and the battling kind of stuff towards the gorilla. And the strength of the gorilla definitely going to be very, very powerful compared to the brood mother. The brood mother seems to be more defensive and such and have less of a attacking strategy. But this one is definitely going to do some more physical damage for sure. It's going to have probably his gorilla little pets, the gorilla pets and such. And
probably
he'll be
throw
throwing
things at you.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Might even throw you.
That'd be not good. And he can probably squish you, dude. He's
Bring a parachute.
5 times bigger than you.
Oh wait,
Oh.
didn't they bring in little monkeys recently as well? So they could be. He could
Yeah.
have little
They
monkeys.
could also be part of the group.
because he could.
Hang on his shoulders and throw poop.
That was
Exactly.
my theory, that the little monkeys are going to throw poop at you, it's going to blind you, and then it'll be really tough to avoid anything this guy throws at you.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, that'd be so bad, man.
Because you know how the brood mother spawns like little spiders. He could spawn monkeys.
Exactly. Now, I was also thinking this guy might not need that. He just
Yeah,
looks
true.
tough enough regardless, but either way, I think it
He
could
looks
be another
really
addition.
tough.
Oh,
My
yeah.
god, I think he can literally flick you and just rip T-Rexes in half and like throw Spinosaurus by the tail and check them out of their location. But he could be penetrated definitely by bullets and such. And we actually had a theory in a taming video. Check it out, by the way. We don't want to completely give it away, but we did mention he could possibly be tamed using narco berries and kind of a strategy with that. Because
Berries,
he's
look at
probably
him,
a
he-
herbivore.
He looks like a guy who likes berries. I don't know
Yeah,
about you
he
guys.
does, except he'll probably eat you and rip your head off.
No,
Like King
and
Kong.
he'll spit it out after. Or maybe
Oh,
he'll
yeah,
think your
great.
head is a big berry. Who knows?
Dude, his face is bigger than you. Literally, look at his face. Like his
Yeah, you
skull.
could probably swallow someone whole, in all honesty.
I think so. Oh
Yeah.
my god. I'm pretty sure in the King Kong movie he definitely swallowed people. But yeah, so Screen, do you have any other theories?
No, I think we've covered everything.
Yep. So anyways, guys, let's end it off here.
Yep.
Gonzalo, good do the
Alright.
outro.
Yep, you guys heard it before, but make sure to leave a comment down below on what you think is going to be the case. Where do you think this guy's spawn? How do you think he's going to spawn? And all that, you know, hashtag ARC, put that down in the comments as well. Leave a like on the video, and of course, check out both Screen Rager and Mouse to see more of these videos coming very soon.
Anyways, guys, hope you all enjoy. Let's aim for 1,000 likes as usual. Stay tuned for our upcoming theory video, which is going to be about the Arc Gorilla Boss, well, basically combat and battle. And then after that, we'll have a video on how the summoning is going to work or so. And check out Screen Rager and Xylophony, and we'll see y'all later.
See you then.